Hello everybody, welcome back to the Broken Gaming channel. We're gonna get back in here on SPAZ 2. Gonna load the game. There we go. Get all loaded back up in here. It's been a little while since I played this, so I'm gonna have to reacquaint myself with everything going on. Gets better. We need an engine, a left wing, and a right wing. Alright, which means we're gonna have to go back in here to the station and see if we can't find something that we can use. Okay, let's see here. We can get the South Beak. What is this? What does this have? Fires a volley of fly-by-wire, shield-disrupting ion missiles. That sounds fucking fantastic. The problem being that we don't have near enough scrap, so something we could do here is we could fight in the arena.
For some void-forsaken reason, this galaxy isn't quite violent enough for some people. That's why we have simulation arenas. They kind of work like a mind-rotting video game, giving homicidal psychopaths a safe environment to practice. It might not be such a bad idea if we gave it a go. I know it hurts, but we just might learn something, and maybe earn a few slivers of scrap for our troubles.
Alright, so apparently the voices got turned back on. Don't know how that happened, but anyway, yeah, arenas are kind of just, you're given a ship, and you have to go and fight another ship using the ship that you're given. And if you win, you get some scrap. The Aegis is heavily shielded, equipping 5 noses. Lasers are up front for taking down shields, while Duro torpedoes and pulse cannons are for ripping enemy hulls apart. A gravity missile is equipped for those quick getaways if your shields ever do come down. Get on in here, I'm gonna take this guy down. Oh, we just ejected our core. It looks like we're doing pretty good. Got those miniguns back there taking out all the missiles. So keep those shields down so that our big missiles can actually do their job. Swing this thing around. Yeah, we won. Very nice.
Game safe.
Let's see, how much scrap do we have now? 149. We need a little bit more. So we're gonna keep going to these, keep getting up in the levels, because I think the higher level you are, the more you get rewarded. So that should work. Okay. That's particle effects. Jeez, those particle effects are crazy. Heck out of here. Oh, we're being followed. Yeah. That's what I wanted to avoid. Because I think that's just like a gravity well, so it just like holds us there. I'm not sure. Either way, I don't really want to get hit by it because it's big, purple, and scary. Let's go ahead and boost our shields. Oh, I see what those do. Those take down our shields because they're electric. Big electric bolts. We're reloading again. Ah, shit. Well, I guess now we get to see whether this does any damage or not. It doesn't look like if it is doing damage, it's not doing very much. Aha! Now they've lost their engines. They can't move around. this guy. I mean, really, come on. Oh god! Another big purple punch right in the face. Oh god. I hope those aren't breaking off of us. Yeah! We got out of there pretty well scratch-free. I mean, we're kind of banged up, but we're not too bad.
Game saved.
It is absolute murder to me when we have unused analytical data like this. Unless you wish to fall asleep one night and never wake up, you'll make haste and allocate this data at once.
Oh boy, the death threats are a constant thing with this one. Oh, we could have 14 cores? What? Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Let's increase the health. And then let's go take a look at the junkyard. Because if we can have...
While the tractor beam is an effective emergency repair tool, you seem more interested in using it to fling trash about the void for no apparent reason. As long as we are in an assembly-safe area, free of any ships and stellar objects, we can program the ship's computer to reconfigure itself. Just click, close your eyes, go to sleep, and all the hard work will appear to complete itself.
Nice. Oh, we have a cord we can attach some stuff to, but I think we're going to want to save that for some of the better stuff that we could get from the actual trader instead of going to the junkyard. So let's see if we can't trade for something now. Yeah, it looks like all these are pretty expensive, so later on we're definitely going to get more money, but as of right now we're going to have to just like wing it. What else do we need? A left and a right wing, but unfortunately we can't get either of those here. Let's see here. Let's go to the starbase and then visit the junkyard. What is this? What are you? You're a junk part. So we want you. How? Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I'm actually going to just attach some extra parts, and we're gonna go out and see if we can deal with some bandits or something interesting like that. We're just putting along.
Awareness expanded.
Oh, very nice. We found. Oh, we need the scrap. Because the scrap might not be here when we get back from going to this lore. So, let's get better. We just need both wings. Just need the wings. The facts. Nothing but the facts.
Res, or resin, is slang for element 126, which was discovered during the colonization of the Alpha Centauri system. The substance is very unstable in its natural state. It phases in and out of the space-time continuum, making it difficult to detect. Its discovery accounted for the missing gravitational forces we previously dismissed as dark matter. Res tends to drift through solid matter, randomly coming into phase and adhering to corporeal particles. It's only during this state modern technology can observe its effects.
Very interesting little piece of matter there, then. I mean, granted it is just a fictional universe, but the implications of that are, like, astoundingly huge. Oh, we got another lore book. Lore does give us 100 scrap each time we pick up one of the lore books, so, we can go check out this mining op. I don't know what it is, actually. We're gonna check it out. Okay, let's see what we got here for some lore. This little intro here is cool.
Several mining outposts were abandoned by the UTA during the Dark Infection. Without adequate protection, many bases were raided and destroyed. while others learned to defend themselves. The few bases that were able to maintain a supply of res cooperated to keep it and defended from other factions.
And this is the miners' conglomerate. So, they sound more like the survivors. There's an illegal mining operation here. There's certainly some res nearby, but the area is likely to be defended. You will suffer no negative repercussions if you decide to invite yourself to the party. Let's do that. Just because having more res seems to just always be good. We're gonna check it out, see what we can do.
Atom mode activated.
Hopefully
We may have a
won't die.
galaxy-wide shortage of res, but we certainly don't have a shortage of poor saps combing the void looking for more. All the potent res fields have been catalogued, yet every so often someone finds an oasis of the stuff. It's not exactly legal to be harvesting it without the proper drilling equipment, but who's enforcing that? Exactly. We might as well drop in and take our pound of flesh too.
Mining up's a great place to find res. You're free to harvest res from the surrounding asteroids, but res-rich asteroids are rare and difficult to spot amongst the worthless rocks. Other prospectors have collected res. If you tamper with these crates, your alert level will increase and they will attack you. You're free to leave the mining up at any time. What happens if the mining up stays at the mining up? Sounds like Las Vegas. Oh yeah! Let's see if we can't find some... I'm not actually sure what we're looking for here. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this. Barrels! Okay, electric barrels. Let's not shoot the electric barrels. So... okay, so it's just a normal rock. That was just a normal rock. I'm assuming... yeah, there's one right there. They look different, is what I was assuming. Yep. Our truck beam, that was a really small one. Ooh, there's a green one off in this direction. Let's go check that out. Huh. But they just ran into each other. Wow. Weird. Oh, that's a green barrel.
Obliterating.
Never mind. I thought that was actually something cool. No, just big green barrel. Yep, it releases some corrosive gas or something. There's a big red barrel over there. Destroy that thing.
Obliterating.
I feel like I'm missing what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. Because, well, it did say that they were rare, so we might just leave. I mean, we found like a couple bits of res. So. Oh, this one. It's a little purple. Oh, now we're reloading. Reload the mining lasers! Ah! Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's get out of here. There's 34 scrap right there we could probably get. Let's get on that. Ransack.
Area exhausted.
I'm assuming that when we get up in size to where we can actually, like, maybe maintain our own area, that we'll be able to collect resources much, much, much faster. But,
while Don Gibson was born on Earth, he spent the majority of his youth as a slave laborer on the moons of Uranus. Later in life he was picked up by the UTA and conscripted as a soldier during the early lockdown wars. Following years of UTA service, Don eventually lost the willingness to obey orders. He resigned from the UTA to take up freelance mining work. As the UTA continued to inhibit free mining of res, he turned to smuggling contraband to survive. After his unfortunate run-in with the Dark Entity, Don suffered a psychotic break. Obsession with the entity drove him to build the Clockwork ship, in hopes of being reunited with the entity. Don ceaselessly worked on the ship for nearly 200 years, untouched by the effects of age. He owed his perpetual youth to the dark corruption that had poisoned his body and mind. He embraced a life of solitude to conceal his affliction from others, until he undeniably needed help to complete the clockwork. With the promise of untold wealth at the legendary galactic core, Don built a crew of struggling and hopeful prospectors. Elsa, Carl, and every other Res-struck crew member remained blissfully unaware of his real agenda. It wasn't until the clockwork finally reached the core worlds did his true nature manifest itself to the crew. Don was eventually killed by Elsa Young, along with the dark entity that corrupted him.
Huh. So that must be a lot of references back to SPAZ 1. I haven't ever played any of the SPAZ games, so I don't know. But that seems like a pretty interesting kind of storyline there. Oh, we could snag that lore book right there. Yeah, let's get on that. I think I'm going to finish this mission up here and see what's happening then. So,
The Janeframe 9000 Integrated, Self-Aware, Hyper-Intelligent Operating System, (ME), is a specialized back-end designed exclusively for busy space pirates on the go. While the standard weapon and offensive subsystems remain mostly unchanged from last iteration, I now have dedicated ports for both a cappuccino machine and elderly assistance railings for escalators. My onboard power supply uses 1.21 gigawatts less energy, resulting in an 80% drop in combustion-related incidents.
that's awesome. I especially appreciate the cappuccino machine. Those are nice. I like it. Ooh, let's go down here. Let's check out the what's down here at this base. So trade, and we want the left and the right wing. So if we get, oh, we could get, ooh, yep. How about that? So we're gonna get a left wing in exchange for just another. Yeah, sure, just take it. Let's go to the junkyard and let's get. Oh wait, that's the right side here. I know my stuff. The other left. There we go. Stick that on there, and that looks completely out of place, but oh well. Back to the star map. So all we have now is just the right wing. We have to buy a right wing there. So let's keep looking around for more res. Or not res, scrap. We could continue picking up these lore books. The story is pretty cool. Let's see what we can find.
It is impossible to say for sure where the dark entity came from. Some believe it existed before time itself. Others believe it is responsible for maintaining the precarious cosmological constant through its will alone. Regardless, it is now known that the resource res stems entirely from this creature. While the entity cannot normally be physically observed, it does have a direct effect on the universe around it, flooding space with res. The function of res serves to attract technologically advanced species toward the creature, where they then can be corrupted by the dark infection.
Interesting. So the dark entity is kind of like a spirit thing I'm getting. I'm not too sure. That's interesting. So it just puts out the res to attract like prey so that it can infect
After
them.
the discovery of an ancient alien warp gate, it was theorized that the dark entity had previously cleansed the galaxy of all life, reseeding it afterward for later consumption. This process may also have been a recurring cycle, to which the creation of all life originated. While the builders of the ancient gate were long extinct, humanity was successful in refurbishing it. It led to a twisted dimension where the dark entity's physical body resided. With the location of its corporeal form now accessible, it succumbed to a flurry of bullets and bombs not unlike the life forms humanity was previously familiar with.
So they found the ancient warp gate here, and then they went and bombed it. So it's like a piece of it must still be alive somewhere, or else we wouldn't be having like all the problems that we are still with, like, you know, zombies and whatnot. Which I'm assuming there still are.
I have already
a lot of
willingly and
zombies
graciously
here.
volunteered to do all the real work aboard this ship. All that is required from you is to simply select a button and press it. Just do not press too hard.
Alright, sweet. We got more cores that we can pick up on. 20% protect to your ship's peripherals from breaking off or reinforcing your subcores. Or 50 increase to weapon and shield boost power pool. Or we could get increased damage. I feel like getting armor. I like having pretty tanky little vehicles. Scan and view this.
The Sun Hunters originally began as a nomadic bounty hunters guild during the Dark Infection. When the warp gates fell, so did the feasibility of tracking targets across the galaxy for credits. They slowly congregated together in a small corner of the galaxy to form the Sun Hunters. In hopes of warding off attacks from other factions, they maintained the fierce imagery of their predecessors' ships and star bases.
So the Sun Hunters were, yeah, the nomadic bounty hunters. So that explains why their ships are kind of vicious looking. You would want something to inspire fear in people you would be hunting,
Awareness
just so that they
expanded.
didn't decide to turn around and maybe attack you. Read
Alert.
this.
The mothership could be improved by adding more core modules. I'm just saying.
Calm
Not
down.
updated.
We'll get there. What is up with this bandit hive? It says 0
These here
threat.
bandit hives work like bees. They send out them worker ships, raiding for supplies. The nectar returns to make the hive mighty. If we go risk getting stung, we can nab some of that honey pot.
Sweet. So it's still just rebuilding. That's why it was a threat level 0. It's because they're still just rebuilding it, so it doesn't have any kind of stuff to it. It's just an empty building, pretty much.
Scanning area.
So these guys, what are these guys? These guys are the... Are these the Sun Hunters? I feel like these aren't. I feel like the Sun Hunters are like the yellow ones. Very well could be those guys though. I don't know. I don't remember. So let's see what we can get in the trade. We don't have very much in the way of scrap, but we do have a bunch of res that we can sell off. Do we want more rockets? Rockets seem like a good thing. What is this? Oh, okay, so that little U arrow must mean that it can track across the wide areas. So we're just gonna grab that. And we're gonna see... Doesn't look like they have any cores, but we're gonna then go to the junkyard and get ourselves another core. Let's split you off. You're another engine, you're a retro engine, so let's grab this skelly core back here. Sketchy skelly core. Let's plop you off and then pull you on. And then we can pull you back on. Go on there. And then we can put you back on. And then we can put you back on. Oh, is that how that... Okay, I got this now. I'll be able to do that more quickly next time.
Oh yeah, backed by popular demand, more scheduled combat drills. Now that we have some decent weapons, let's cut our teeth on a live fire exercise. As in, we'll be shooting at living things. Now, before you get your long johns in the bunch, listen. We're simply going to rub out a few bandits. I'm going to find a suitable target, and we're going to find out what this ship is made of.
I could have sworn I was captain of this ship yesterday. This has got to be the last examination. You do remember we saved the entire galaxy, don't you?
If there is one thing I've learned about people, is that they have infinite ambition to do as little as possible. Your brain might be a muscle, but so is your trigger finger. If you don't practice, your trigger finger might forget all the things it once knew.
What? Okay, whatever. Let's just get this over with. I don't like to keep too many murders in my inbox.
Find a bandit, kill that bandit, do it in faction territory to earn some faction relations, make friends by helping out other captains kill bandits. Oh, you mean like these?
While I don't even trust my own office chair these days, let me be the first to admit that we can't survive out here without the help of others. We should consider trading goods and supplies with people, rather than trading insults and bullets. If a hostile confrontation cannot be avoided, then we should consider taking off. We don't have to fight every lemon that looks at us the wrong way.
We're gonna go up here and we're gonna help this guy out. We're gonna join the fight on the side of the Union. And hopefully we'll kill off these bandits.
Okay. Point. Shoot. Kill. And don't look down the business end of the boomstick. You got that. If you don't, I'll get you a life jacket for the next time you use the toilet.
Need a life jacket when you use the toilet. That would be embarrassing to say the least. Ah, missiles! Good thing they're just little missiles. Okay, so we don't have the range to hit him yet. Let's boost on up in here. Yeah, now we can hit him. Let's lay into him. Very nice. Ooh, shoot.
Okay, we've blown something up. Jameson, did you get your fix? Don't even answer that. And don't give us any homework assignments either. Let's just pack it up. I have a bug up my aft. To maybe, you know, save the bloody universe. Do we think we can squeak that into our busy grade school schedule?
Okay, so we're gonna...
Look at these here stuff all tossed about the void like toilet paper in the wind. As much as I want to stuff the metal mother full of treasure, the space inside is always smaller than the shell outside. Go figure.
So after the battle, you can pick up some stuff. Just tractor beam to reassemble. Okay. So let's go into the tactical map. I think. Did it say how to? There we go. Stick it back on. There we go. Okay, so now we can get on it. Let's just take all that biz. Now see, everybody likes me more. Very nice. So, we're not gonna get anything from that salvage, so let's...
If you wish to succeed in this universe, we need more data. My body needs it. Kill to get it, if you must. Bring me the data and I will give you power beyond your wildest dreams.
Well, I think we're actually going to save that for another episode. I'm gonna call this episode done. We got a little bit done. Still, you gotta remember that we are the smallest fish in this huge-ass ocean. Which means that, you know, no matter what we do, pretty much everybody's just going to squish us. We went up in power a little bit. Hopefully, next time we'll be able to get up to this level 5. We'll be able to, maybe not be quite so squishy. And we will continue on our quest for galactic, domination. There we go. Galactic domination. We're going to break the entire galaxy. Let's do this thing. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you in the next